It's incredible really when you think about how heavy the rain was this morning in comparison to the weather now. It's just completely contrasting. And we're hoping the weather stays like this all day. So let's go, let's hop on this motorbike and let's get to see a little bit more of Bantayan Island. Hey guys!
Hi guys!
How are you?
How are you?
Are you jumping?
I'm jumping. Yeah. Hey, it's a tumbling, never open. Tumbling.
Go!
Go. Come on, baby. Hey.
Good morning from Bantayan Island. This is day 5 of our 8-day stay on the island. And we're checking out of Carl's Island in today and we're moving to another hotel which is called Smacks. And we're just going to wait for the rain to stop. It's about 10:30. Now the plan for today is probably going to change because we were hoping to rent a motorbike so we could explore a bit of the island. But we were quite lucky in the first 3 days because the weather was good, lots of sunshine, plenty time to explore and spend on the beach. But it is rainy season and we were told by many people that obviously coming to the Philippines at this time of year, the weather is unpredictable and expect a lot of rain. And that's definitely true. It's the middle of July now and yesterday and today there is a lot of rain. So our expectations were really low because we were thinking, well, it could rain all day, every day, and it hasn't. So we're going to move hotel now. We'll show you around Smacks Hotel when we get there so you can have a look at Carl's Island Inn and Smacks and see whether either of those would be suitable for you. Got to Smacks Hotel a little bit early. We got here just after 11 o'clock and check-in is 2. So we got to check in at 1:30 and we were planning to get a motorbike and go out and explore, but the weather was still a bit rainy. But we've got blue skies again now and we've decided not to get the motorbike today, but hopefully we'll get the motorbike tomorrow if the weather's like this so we can have it for a full day. But come and have a look at this room. I'll show you around to give you an idea of what this room's like. Okay, so there's Netflix here as well, so I'm thinking the Wi-Fi might be quite stable here. And then this is a room with a garden view, so you can see here there's a blind here. And this pulls up and then you can see a view downstairs of the garden, and I think we have breakfast down there as well. And there's also a balcony out here with a couple of chairs and a table. Let's go out here and look. So it's a decent sized balcony. There, look, you can see now the weather, it's really sunny. Okay, so the bathroom's got a separate shower cubicle. Yeah, so decent, nice, fresh bathroom. And let's see if this bed's comfortable. Yeah, that's a nice soft bed. So let's go down to Quarter Beach. Look at this weather now. So it's about just after 2 o'clock now, and it's a really sunny day, which is lovely. It's just a shame that the weather wasn't like this morning, as we would have been out on the motorbike. And we want a full day so we can explore, because I think to go to the north of the island there's a place called Quarter Park, and I think it takes about 40 minutes to 45 minutes to ride. Oh, there's a little bit of a puddle in the middle of the street. It takes about 45 minutes to ride up there, so I think if we got the motorbike now we'd be a little bit short on time, so we'll try again tomorrow morning. But I think in this neighbourhood where we are now, this is very central, so Carl's Island Inn was a little bit further away and there wasn't a huge amount of restaurants or anything nearby there, so because we didn't have a bike we walked from there to MJ Square, which was about a 15 to 20 minute walk. But this area is really close to MJ Square, so there's a lot more restaurants in this area and it's a lot livelier. And I'm sure the beach that we're walking to, Quarter Beach, is about 300 metres away from here, so that should take us about 5 minutes, I think. Oh, it's so peaceful. Yeah, it's incredible really when you think about how heavy the rain was this morning in comparison to the weather now. It's just completely contrasting. Well, this beach here, this is Quarter Beach, and the sandbar is just over here. But if you head towards the right along this way, that takes you to another beach which is called Sugar Beach. But this is lovely. Look at this sand. Look how white this sand is, and look how clear that water is. That water is just incredible. It's just like a postcard. It's like picture perfect. Yeah, Bantayan, I said this in the last video, but there's over 7,000 islands in the Philippines and we haven't been to very many. But Siquijor was my favourite, and I still do love Siquijor, but I think this has got something extra for me. I just think the beaches in Bantayan are unbeatable. But let us know in the comments which beaches in the Philippines are your favourites. Tell us which island they're on, why it's your favourite beach and what's so beautiful about it. What I love about this beach is the sandbar. I think the sandbar is just magical. If you're not from the Philippines and you're wondering about coming to Bantayan Island in July during the rainy season, you'll probably be thinking, is it a good idea? And you know what? That's a really difficult question to answer. I think for Jerry and I, because we're here for 8 days, the rain's not a big problem, because obviously it rained heavily this morning, but then as you can see right now, early afternoon, the weather's fantastic. And I think one of the advantages is the fact that it is rainy season. There doesn't seem to be a huge amount of people here, so if you want somewhere that's a little bit deserted and you want the beach, a long stretch of beach where you feel like you've got the place pretty much to yourself, then I would say yes, coming in July is wonderful. But if you're limited with time and you're planning on coming for say 2 or 3 days, then only you can decide what is best for you. If I was going to come to somewhere like this for 2 or 3 days, personally I would choose the dry season. And of course the weather's always unpredictable, but I think if you come in the dry season, then you're minimising the risk of rain. But if you're coming for a longer period of time, then I would say come to Bantayan Island during the rainy season, because it doesn't rain all day every day, but you might have 1 or 2 days where you need to have a Netflix account and just relax in your room. But this is heaven. Okay, take 2. So we've woken up this morning, had breakfast, and it looks like the weather is on our side, and we've just rented this motorbike. This was 350 pesos to rent per day. I think if you rent for longer, if you rent for a week, I think the price is probably a little bit lower. But we've got a few spots that we're going to take you to today to explore a little bit more of the island rather than just Santa Fe. And we're hoping the weather stays like this all day. So let's go, let's hop on this motorbike and let's get to see a little bit more of Bantayan Island. We've just arrived at a place called Mango. Oh, Mango, why am I saying Mango? We've just arrived at a place called Mangrove, and I think there's an entrance fee into here, so we'll check and we'll get in there and we'll see. What time do you open in the morning?
6
7.
Yes.
Okay, and what
6 p.m.
close? That's 6. Thank you.
That's the areas inside. The
Ah,
map.
okay, thank you.
Dwight! Dwight!
Oh, it's quite big, isn't it?
Dwight! Dwight, okay din. Bayran na ba yung diri?
So you walk around anti-clockwise.
Yes.
Okay.
So one way.
Pronounce that.
Omagi.
Omagi.
Omagika. I think it's Omagika.
Oh, Omagika. Thank
Yes,
you.
You're welcome. Dinanian sa
Finished already? Yeah. So it looks like we're going to have to walk around here anti-clockwise, and there's the guy at reception, he said that there's only one route, and then we've got this boardwalk all the way around, and the weather is glorious today. No complaints from me. And look, if you're a little bit hungry, we're not hungry because we've just had breakfast, but if you are hungry, just over here there's a restaurant, and I have to say, it smells delicious. I can smell garlic. Hello, how are you?
Hello, sir.
Are you okay?
This way, sir.
Oh, right, thank you. So in the movie Camp Sawi, a bunch of women who are broken-hearted, they come to the camp to mend their broken hearts. I really need to see this movie now. I actually wish that I'd seen it before we came here just so I could have a look, because I believe that it was actually filmed here. Let me know if you know anything about Camp Sawi, because I really am curious to find out more. Oh, there's loads of fish here. I've seen these somewhere a few days ago, but do you know what type of fish it is?
We call this here in Bantayan sigwil.
Sigwil.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And
Thank
that
you.
one stripe is.
Oh, they're really beautiful.
Can you eat this one?
No,
No,
that's only one.
they're lovely.
The striped one. You can eat that fish.
Oh, you can eat the striped one. Have you eaten that one before?
I already ate that.
Tastes good? Don't be scared of climbing up the bamboo tower. It's definitely worth it. It's easy, not scary at all, and the view up here, as you can see, is wonderful.
So what's ice cream?
20.
20. What? Huh?
Green tea.
Green tea. 20 or green tea? Green tea. Ah, right. 20. 20 peso.
20.
Green tea.
No, he said 20.
Oh, okay.
Yummy. 20 yummy.
What flavor, sir?
Mango.
Mango. Just one,
Dalawa.
please. One, please. No.
Tell me if it's nice. I'll have
Ah,
one. 2. Dua. Dua's okay.
oh, yeah. Sir. Another one. Yes, please. Oh,
Is it nice?
yeah. Not green tea. Mango.
20. Thank you. Masarap.
Oh, masarap. Lami.
Lami.
Oh.
Lami kaayo.
Salamat. And I can see a beach just in front of me as well. It looks like there's also a lookout there. Hopefully you can swim in this beach. I'm not sure if you can, but the water in the distance looks gorgeous. I'll turn the camera around in a second and I'll show you. But it looks like this is a really nice spot to head to. So if you've got enough time and you fancy heading up north, I would say it's definitely worth coming up here because it's very pretty. So it doesn't look like there's not a beach area here, but there's a couple of people swimming, and then there's kind of like a I'll call it an observation deck, but you can walk out into the sea and then there's a raised level. I'll take you along there in a second to show you. Bye. Yes, you can swim here, but I don't think I'm gonna swim here because the water's not completely clear and I don't know how deep it is. Actually, the guy behind me is standing up, but I don't think I fancy swimming here. It does look nice, but I'll just walk along the observation deck instead. Hi guys!
Hi!
Are you okay?
Hey!
Hello, how are you?
You're LeBron? You want to jump around?
No, I'm scared. Oh, hello. Are you okay?
Yes!
Who just did a backflip?
Yes!
Wow, that was cool. Very good. Awesome. So the kids definitely seem to love it here. I wish I could do a backflip like that young boy. I couldn't do that when I was younger either.
Hey guys!
You jump? You jump?
The kids definitely love hanging out here, and it doesn't surprise me, but gosh, if I was the same age as them and I was from this area, I would have definitely been hanging out here. Hello, are you okay? And of course, while you're in Bantayan, you're going to want something to eat, and we found this place called MJ Square, which is located in Santa Fe. We'll give you a guided tour. We've just come to a restaurant to get a burrito, which is called Bantayan Burrito Company. We have eaten here before. We ate here a few nights ago and the burrito was delicious, and I think we had some tacos as well, but we'll show you the food once that arrives. And there's quite a few bars and restaurants in here, so whatever you fancy, you should definitely be able to find that in MJ Square. So we had the tacos and the burrito, so I'm not sure, do you want the same again or something different?
I'm gonna have Cuban.
Ah, okay, right.
And this one, I'm a little bit curious about this. The fried one.
The chimichanga, that one,
Yeah.
that's deep fried. It's a deep
Deep
fried
fried.
burrito, I think.
Yeah.
Is the Cuban a
Cuban
sandwich?
look nice. And with salsa.
I think I'm gonna have the burrito again because I really liked it. Spicy or just a little?
Just try.
Just try, okay. Right. So this is a spicy sauce. Oh, okay, is that for sale? How much is it for one bottle? Okay. Okay, I'll try a little bit first to see what I think.
Are they the same?
Oh, is it the same as this? Different. Oh, that's
Regular.
one. So this one's not as spicy. A little. Okay, I'll try a little bit. I think. Did you try this the last time?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, it's spicy, but it's actually okay for me. And I can bear a little bit of spice. You can bear more spice than me, can't you?
Yeah.
So this is a crispy chicken burrito. What's inside here? So we've got crispy chicken, and usually inside a burrito you've got rice and beans. And I've had this one before. I had this on the first night that we arrived here, and it was delicious. And I said to Jerry, I went, let's end our last day in Bantayan having Mexican again, didn't I? Because it's really nice. And when we walk around MJ Square as well, there's a restaurant here and there's another one next door. And Bantayan Burrito Company always is one of the most busiest restaurants in the whole of MJ Square. And for good reason, because the food is really tasty.
Huge. It put long, Andrew. Look at that.
Do you want to do half?
Yeah. This called Cuban sandwich.
What's inside it? Is it pork?
Pork.
The prices here are really good as well. I think mine was about 260. And what was yours?
350.
So of course, like for Mexican food, because when you buy international food, when you're traveling, it's always usually a little bit more expensive, but 265 for this, and it's big. I think that's very good.
So we can skip our breakfast tomorrow.
No. So we're going to enjoy this food. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Now, sadly we didn't get to do a Virgin Island boat hopping trip, but that only means one thing. It means that we'll have to come back to the Philippines again within the next few months. So we are going to come back, but the next time we want to avoid the rain, and of course we're going to do a little bit of research, but we really appreciate all the comments that all of you leave. So please let us know, when is the best time, in your opinion, for us to visit Boracay, Siargao, Iloilo and Davao? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.